Well, the Trump administration has attempted to calm global markets, and this is by announcing a war risk insurance program for ships and promising naval protection for vessels which are passing through the Strait of Hormuz. Now, the move was aimed at reassuring shipping companies and oil traders that the world's most critical energy corridor remains open for business. But the numbers on the waters tell a very different story. Ship owners remain reluctant to send vessels through a conflict zone, and this is despite financial guarantees and military assurances. As a result, the flow of ships through Hormuz has fallen dramatically, exposing a gap between political messaging and operational reality. Traffic through the Strait of Hormuz has plunged since the escalation of the conflict. Normally, around 130 to 140 vessels pass through the strait every day. However, this week, the number has dropped by more than 90%. Many tankers and container ships are now waiting outside the Gulf or rerouting shipments as insurers and operators reassess the risk which is involved. The first signs of the economic fallout are already emerging in energy-dependent economies across South Asia. In Pakistan, the government has sharply raised fuel prices as import costs climb, triggering long queues at petrol stations across major cities. A similar pattern is emerging in Bangladesh as well, where panic buying has forced authorities to introduce limits on fuel purchases to prevent shortages. Now, both economies rely heavily on imported energy shipments that typically pass through the Strait of Hormuz. The crisis highlights a broader global risk which is involved, even with political assurances and insurance guarantees in place. The reluctance of shipping companies to operate in a conflict zone could choke energy flows and trigger wider economic shocks if the disruption continues.